You wouldn't think so, but this is part of a financial institution. In fact, it's part of one of the world's larger financial groups. I'm in one of the offices of ING Group. More specifically, in the office of ING Art Management. That's right. Art. ING Art Management is where the worlds of finance and art meet. And this is where ING's art managers normally work, managing a huge collection of art and doing a lot more besides. Business and art. Now that might sound like strange bedfellows to you.
Business and art. It was Andy Warhol who stated that he started off as a commercial artist and wanted to finish as a business artist. And one of the richest men of all time, Andrew Carnegie, went on record saying that there is no one so pitiable as he who possesses money and nothing else. And that's why he invested in art.
Actually, you should never buy art to make money. It's a risky business. You should buy art because you enjoy it. And if it should happen to increase in value, that's a bonus. Making money is certainly not this department's main focus. Everyone who works for ING is entitled to enjoy art, right there in their working environment. Now, this list contains the addresses of all the offices of ING in the Netherlands, and this department supplies all of them with art. Remember, that's just Holland. And ING has hundreds of offices outside of Holland. They too get their share of art. Some of the buildings themselves are works of art, or at the very least, characteristic architecture. And they too have walls and halls that deserve their share of art. In the case of group headquarters, an international collection that connects the countries. As a group, ING is growing rapidly, so you can imagine all this art is in active duty. Not hidden away in some depot or other storage, and the collection keeps on growing. The department's specialists buy lots of new works every year. At auctions, from private collections, directly from artists. That makes them a very serious market force and very expert. Oh, you want to know how many works they sell? None.
Art is about expertise, about ability, about craftsmanship. But above all, art is about vision. Charles Saatchi, the famous art collector, said there are no rules when it comes to investing. So he invested in a shark pickled in formaldehyde that just happened to have been made by Damien Hot Hirst. But even Charles never commissioned anything this large. I mean, it is huge. And right here is about the only place where you can see it properly.
The specialists at ING Art Management don't just display art, purchase art, or commission art. They also frequently publish articles, brochures, entire books. After all, the collection is not only large, but is of extremely high quality, so it's worth writing about. Richard Deacon is there, so is Willem Sasnal, Karel Appel, Paul Nash, Diego Rivera. They also take the collection out into the world to exhibitions, lectures, presentations, and guided tours. Perhaps you'd like to check these dates out.
Matisse went on record saying that Impressionism is the newspaper of the soul. Well, this may not look like a newspaper, but then again, it's not a Matisse. Nor is it Impressionism. It's a fantastic example of post-war figurative art, just like this is.
That big sculpture is rather exceptional. Much of the collection is acquired in more conventional form. Pristine, ready for framing. That's another thing they do here. And then there's transportation and protection. A collection isn't something that just exists on paper. It's very physical. This is where the ING art management experts normally weave their magic. They're highly trained, not in banking, but in art. They serve their colleagues worldwide, thousands of men and women in finance, insurance, asset management. That means a lot of travel. Perhaps that's why they're not here now.
Frank Stella is an American artist, in his 70s now, a thinking man. He once said, "I don't like to say that I've given my life to art. I prefer to say that art has given me my life." Think about that. That's nice, isn't it? And if you want some art in your life, these are the places you need to go to. This is where they have the good stuff and the bad stuff.
So how do you tell the good from the bad? How do you decide what's a fair price? Do you have the know-how? If you don't, it helps if you bank with ING because they do have the expertise and they attend all these events as a service to ING clients. They offer consultancy, advice, valuations, recommendations. They can't tell you what to buy, but they can show you the dangers and the opportunities.
Art mirrors reality, doesn't it? Well, perhaps in one sense, but certainly not in all. Which realist was it who said that art completes what nature cannot bring to finish?
Actually, it was Aristotle, and he wasn't even an artist. But then wasn't he the inventor of common sense?